Dole on battlefield. Dole trying to space out with some aerials, and Jaice very content just charging up that Shadow Ball can be very, very helpful, and it's a lot of damage. 25 to 27, I believe.
Nice early combo into a reset right there. Fair going to connect it for 28%, but Jaice answering right back with a forward throw. Some Shadow Balls to follow up. Nice trap with the dash attack. These Pokemon both going at it. Very smooth rollback into it, just forward air. Keeping it simple and clean gameplay, and making sure he's just zoning out the Jigglypuff. Confuse Ray not quite going to land, and Dole looking for a way to trap out this Mewtwo, but he's going to land safely on that platform.
Jaice has been so good at landing a lot of damage. I love Shadow Ball especially because it does a lot of shield damage, so if Jigglypuff does have a low shield, he can't afford to block it.
Yeah, and Jigglypuff, all the way from Smash 64, if her shield breaks, she instantly dies. There is no come up from it. It's just over.
You're just done.
You're just done.
There is no come up. Already, though, this is a very dangerous situation to be in. Dole is at 92%, and Jigglypuff can die pretty easily from up throw, up smash. Couple other.
There's something I noticed. Oh my God! Rolled right into the rest. But that's it. Up smash answers back. It's going to be a tight game. Now, one thing I noticed is that in the beginning of the match, Jaice used a lot of, I'm going to step back, let this Jigglypuff come in, try and approach me, and then answer back with an attack. But then towards the second half of the stock, he ended up just simply blocking a lot, and it really left him in easy to pressure, easy to read situations, left him very open, very vulnerable, and that's one of the things that let him set up, get trapped into a roll read into the rest. So I'm hoping that this time he'll put in a little bit more pressure so that he can really avoid those types of situations. You don't really need to block so very much. You're playing Mewtwo against Jigglypuff.
Oh, really good jab into grab there. Dole with stage control took a lot of percent. Ended up missing a rest right there. Ends up getting forward smash. Only really gets percent tied up.
I'm surprised. I'm like, does Mewtwo really not have a better combo? Maybe not on Jigglypuff. And is forward smash stronger than down smash?
Up smash?
Yeah.
It's still a very, very good option and could potentially kill it. Jaice still has a lot of damage down. He's been using the Shadow Balls really early.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, you can't roll backwards versus Shadow Ball. It will still connect every time. And a fully charged Shadow Ball, that's going to be it for Jigglypuff. Very light character, lights in the game. Maybe Game & Watch? I'm not sure.
She's definitely top 3 lightest in the game. That is a tough time for Dole right there. He did get that really, really good rest read. But it takes a lot more, especially against a character that has kind of the same tools, just with much, much larger hitboxes.
I mean, Mewtwo King is a completely broken Pokemon.
Mewtwo King?
I mean, not Mewtwo King.
I do the same thing all the time.
Shout outs to Jason Zimmerman from Cinnaminson. But no, Mewtwo is, legendary Pokemon. Jigglypuff, just your run-of-the-mill, newly converted fairy type.
It is all about that rest for her, but I think that Dole has some other tricks up his sleeve. Right now, though, it's just been very easy for Jaice to rack up this damage. I really like the use of Nair, being able to use that very quickly in case Jigglypuff ends up going for an aerial.
And I like the patience that Dole is using, trying to bait out something simple like a roll. Does a fadeaway fair, say, okay, can I get you to roll out of this position? But mainly just setting up. If you watch his gameplay, see how reserved he is in situations where he has the potential to be offensive. You'll notice he's just looking for opportunities to land early kills. But Jaice not giving away any of those and trying to find a kill of his own before he falls for a trap.
Yeah, Jaice really can just stay away since he has Shadow Ball. He has really, really nice use of tilts we've been seeing so far.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to commit all that hard with some very, very good spacing. There's that shield damage.
Nice pressure out of the corner, something you don't see every day. Oftentimes people in the corner are the ones getting pressured.
Yeah. Jaice stays away, but once again, that Shadow Ball been giving a very, very easy time of both keeping Jigglypuff out and allowing him to get in pretty easily. Still a very even game, though.
I like the mix-ups from Jaice here as well. Constantly attempting to apply pressure while using a lot of feints and retreats so that he's not overcommitting too much to lots of things. But 2 rolls on Jigglypuff here. Very risky option. I like the confusion going through that shield, dropping him on the platform and taking back on his pressure.
Oh, the shield break is real.
Shield damage. He goes for the roll! Oh, that's going to be it right there.
That's the ludicrous right there. Hit him with the ludicrous. No, already Dole looks like he is putting on a lot more pressure here. Look at this. This combo has not yet stopped. 33%. Nice up air right there. Yeah. And Jaice really just can't get on the stage just yet.
Yeah, good reset right there. Dole really trying to find his way, but again, the charge Shadow Ball. Gonna close it out for that stock. Oh my gosh.
Great the roll read. Dole gets a little bit of damage.
What is it, 9%? This is what we take. I mean, the flower from the rest did more than 9%. I don't know how I feel about forward air right there. Another big miss. Charge up smash. That was big damage coming out there.
Very good choice there.
Yeah, 23% off a charge up smash. I almost feel like Jaice is experimenting right now. He's like, hey, which one of my moves does enough damage? Yeah. Remember what we were talking about before? When I said lab time? You need to know the percent on your potential punishes here. What combos you can even be doing, because almost any 2-hit string together is going to do more than 23 damage.
Right. Once again, trying to rely on Shadow Ball there, but that platform is helping Dole out here. I feel like Dole isn't always feeling as confident with his pressure. Sometimes when he has a strong lead, he will confidently go in and get some really, really good attempts. But I think it's what you said, is that the style is a lot different. When they have a lead, Japanese players are much more open to being aggressive and trying to find some more 50-50 opportunities.
Exactly. Constantly applying pressure when your opponent is forced to react. Oh my gosh.
Great right there.
Again, pressuring. Baiting out the rolls, forcing your opponent to be where you want them to be, and then executing, closing out that stock. Great play coming out there from Dole, tying it up 1-1 right now in this Pokemon Battle of the Ages.
Sometimes all it takes is figuring out one habit that your opponent has. Going, hey, he likes to roll in this situation. Because when it comes down to it, they end up executing that habit, and you end up winning a game in those very tight, close situations.
I disagree with the counter pick altogether. I think his Mewtwo is very, very capable. I think that he had lots and lots of tools that he could use. Maybe a little bit change up on the Shadow Ball, lots of different things. But switching into Rosalina right here, I mean, this better be a very strong Rosalina.
Yeah, this could not be one of those secondary situations. It's not of the caliber of your main character.
Yeah. And you can clearly see that Dole knows the matchup. He's fighting Luma correctly. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. He's not taking endless amounts of extra damage, but he's still capable. You know, it's still a bad matchup. Rosalina is very strong against characters who rely on non-disjointed approaches.
Luma ends up getting taken out of the picture. Dole has an opportunity here, but he's going to have to make the most of it. You only have those 13 short seconds, and that's already halfway through. Jaice feeling very confident, just waiting patiently. Nice down air right there, and Luma's back in the picture. You don't have much time, you have to make it count.
Yeah, very, very few precious seconds where you're able to get something done here, but I really like the way Dole is playing. He understands the matchup very well, minimizing the damage he's taking, but Luma just everywhere all the time, where Rosalina is able to dance around you in there. A fished up smash not going to yield any fruit right there. I like it. You can see him waiting for this roll out of the corner. Yeah. Manages to at least find the back air to take Luma out. Forward air will put Jaice safely back onto the stage as he gets an up B. Jab into dash grab. Rosalina's off the stage, but a down air again with the non-disjointed characters. Just so effective. A little bit of bullying on Luma. It's going to be percent, but not a KO on Luma. And now we're going to take our time. Both players respecting a lot on the other one. Pummel there to put Luma into stun while we get a back throw on Rosalina. This could be something huge. Not quite.
Luma's always in the picture right there, and an up smash is definitely going to take it away from Jigglypuff there. Apparently, by the way, this is Jaice's main, is that he usually does play Rosalina.
Yeah. Now, I'm thinking the forward smash was probably a techno error there, because it was one very uncharacteristic of Dole to pick a committal option such as a forward smash,
and the spacing was off considerably.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking maybe he meant to forward air and retreat or something like this. Maybe put a little bit of pressure on Luma and simply came out of the forward smash. But he's got to be very careful because Rosalina racks up damage very quickly and does not suffer from KO problems, whereas Jigglypuff, as we've mentioned before, is very light. Solid back air, sending him off the stage. We're going to be looking for an aggressive edge guard here, but with Dreamland giving so many options with the platforms, we see a very difficult time getting back onto the stage. Nice up tilt on the platform. That's going to be it for the stock here.
Oh, the up air catches him so high right there. Using side B just leaves you completely vulnerable. But that was a great set from both of these players. It's great to see them contesting, one from Australia, one from Japan. This is what this weekend is all about.